What?
That's the Queen, the Pope, everybody.
This is in the, what's this called?
The Grand Mosque.
The Grand Mosque.
Grand Mosque.
Chef Zayed Grand Mosque. Getting a tour. As you can see, we relatively private tour, just a couple of us. Not many people. We are walking, going in through the path of tolerance. No idea what to expect or what's in store. Again, this feels almost like the airports during COVID. Sometimes when you're walking through and they're so mysteriously empty. But the Grand Mosque, Abu Dhabi. Very difficult to get in Abu Dhabi now. Coming in out of Dubai, you can't just drive in anymore because of COVID. They actually stop you. You must have a test to even enter the country. So they actually have security checkpoints set up. We had, I had my test done at the hotel, which took 12 hours. We actually came through, and the people that I were with did what's called a DPI test. And it was a drive-through. Not quite a drive-through McDonald's, but similar. We pulled up to a drive-through and they asked some questions and prick your finger. And 2 minutes later, it comes back either negative or positive. And the primary person who had established this great grand tour in the Grand Mosque came back negative. I had already tested negative, but our driver came back with a failed DPI test, which again, we joked with him, we were going to tell everybody the philosophy of beauty. We're going to tell everybody that he failed his DPI COVID test. The reality was he failed the test, but not the COVID part. COVID was negative, but because he failed the test component, we actually had to go to a separate tent PCR test, and that took about 12 to 15 minutes, miraculously. And what they realized was something within his blood test had come back because of the caffeine he had drank earlier in the day. So after a little bit of consternation and running through security, driving into Abu Dhabi, we have now arrived for this very special tour to the Grand Mosque. And of course, because I've never been here, when I started, I thought it would be a very short walk. I thought there would be some great grand reveal as we walked into the mosque and the world and everything would open up. But apparently, this does just keep going. Oh, look, here's another small group. Very special. I think I'm out walking the gentleman who established the tour for me. There's 2 or 3 people that we're with behind us that are walking a bit slower. But all right, I'm gonna end this for now. I hope there's gonna be some great grand reveal to the Grand Mosque at some point as we hit the entrance. Here's security again, so we shall see.